blackmailed and they don't want us to find out about it. I mean, think about how bad the Epstein files have to be that they're willing to go to war with fucking Venezuela, Iran, fucking occupy Greenland. First of all, who is Greenland? Why are we even messing with these people? Right? Think about how bad the Epstein files have to be that they're willing to do any and everything to distract from the utter narrative that is occupation of American politics. So the Zionists really don't control shit. It is shitty politicians who are being blackmailed, and rather than face the consequences of their adult decision making, they're selling out the whole country. Stop giving Zionists more power than they deserve. Stop giving credence and emboldening this anti-Semitic narrative by keep mucking up the waters by talking about the Jewish identity. I don't care about the Jewish identity. It's irrelevant. We're not talking about an identity, folks. I need America to get this in your head. We're not talking about people's identity. We're talking about an ideology. An ideology. We're talking about an ideology. I need you to get that in your head. We're not talking about Germans when we're talking about Nazis. We're not talking about Christians when we're talking about the triple K. We're talking about an ideology, not an identity. Get it through your heads. The Zionists want you to think it's about an identity. Because then that leads credence for them to cry, bitch, and moan and scream about, oh, you don't like me because of who I am. No. We don't like you because of what you think about the rest of us. It's not about you. We don't care about who you are. We care about how you think about us. When you punch me in the face, I'm not worried about your fist. When you kick me in the stomach, I'm not worried about your leg. When you brutalize me, I'm worried about me. I'm not worried about you. Zionism is brutalizing the United States of America through these actions. Not to mention the fact that ICE has a literal office in Tel Aviv. How many of you don't even know that? How many of you don't even know that the ICE agency, NYPD, Department of Homeland Security, and the FBI all have offices in Tel Aviv? Do you not know that? How many of you do not even know that? The fact that you don't even know that as Americans and you're taxpayers, you are paying these taxes for these people to exist over there. How do you think they got there? Because someone at the top who is a nepotistic hire, who is a favorable among the Zionist community, chose that and was like, that's a great idea. We should do that. So it's not about an identity. It's about an ideology. I need you guys to get it. Can everyone please put this in the chat? Zionism is an ideology. Zionism is an ideology. Zionism is an ideology. We are at war with an ideology. We are at war with an ideology. We are at war with an ideology. We're not, I don't care about people's identity. You can be a Muslim and be a Zionist. You can be a Christian and be a Zionist. You can be an atheist and be a Zionist. You can be a Satan worshiper and be a Zionist. You can be LGBTQ, black, white, yellow, purple. You can be from Mars, okay, and be a Zionist. It's not about your identity. It is about an ideology. Get that through your head. I need everyone to get that through your head. Okay? Everyone get that through your head. And of course, people with small intellects here, like whoever this Mr. Cohen is, he can't really have a conversation. So that's what we get. We get Islam is a death cult. Yeah, there's only one country killing people to the tunes of tens of thousands, all right, for the last 80 years. And that's Israel, my friend. Okay? So go somewhere else. All right? Everyone put in the chat, please, wipe Israel off the map, please. Everyone put that on the chat. Wipe Israel off the map. I want everyone to spam that in the chat. Wipe Israel off the map. 5 words. Please make sure you spam that in my chat. Wipe Israel off the map. We don't want Israel anymore. We don't want Israel anymore. Israel needs to go bye-bye. Israel needs to absolutely go bye-bye. We need to bring Palestine back. And we need to reintroduce and reacclimate Zionists and deprogram them to start being and getting along with the rest of the world, okay? Everyone spam that in the chat. Everyone needs to spam that in the chat, please, okay? Please spam that. Keep spamming that in the chat. I want the incoming Zionists to realize this is not a silo. And everyone in here is not a monolith, right? We all want Israel gone. Some of us want Israel gone because we're sick and tired of watching children die. Some of us want Israel gone because we don't want to pay their bills anymore. We're sick of it. Some of us want Israel gone because we're sick and tired of being gaslit and told that we're all anti-Semitic because we don't want to see people being killed and we don't want to be squeezed for more money. I want Israel gone for a simple reason. I don't believe that their ideology is conducive to an organic world. I think they don't embolden or help the United States of America at all. I think they've actually been harmful to the U.S. I think that Israel and this American unholy matrimony has actually dragged America to be anti-American. I think we as Americans have seen America be the most anti-American it could possibly be by censoring our First Amendment speech, coming after everyday American citizens, recently shooting people in the face. Like, what is it going to take for us to wake up at this point? What is it going to take at this point? Everyone keeps spamming that. I want you Zionists to realize we are out here. We are loud. We are taking back our country. And it is not us that are going to hide anymore. It is you. It is you that needs to start hiding, not me. Because I'm going to start calling you out. The same way I call out people that hold up a Nazi flag. Yeah, when I see that flag, that's a Nazi flag. I'm going to call you out too. We don't like people that think that they're superior. We don't like people that think that they're better than. We don't like people that think that it's okay to tell others because they're not like them that they're less than. We're not like that. This is America, bitch. We are the standard because we, the American people, make the standard. We're not our government. So if you're a Zionist, if you're an Israeli, and you think, oh, America's our friend, no, the government might be, but the everyday people, now we got two enemies now. Now we're fighting our government administration and we're fighting you at the same time. We're not your friends. We're not your allies. We don't like you. We don't like you. Okay? We don't like you. So wipe Israel off the map. Super easy. Bring back Palestine. Right? And by the way, in case anyone wants to clip or edit this, he wants to wipe Israel off the map. Bitch, you wiped Palestine off the map. What do you got to say now? You took Palestine off the map. What do you got to say now? Huh? If you're going to make the claim that people that say wipe Israel off the map are anti-Semitic, well, what the fuck are you when you wiped off an entire generations, 8 generations of people off the map? What are you going to say about that? Huh? I tell you what. We're going to create a new word for you. If we're anti-Semitic for saying wipe Israel off the map, you're anti-human for putting Israel on it. How about that? You're anti-human for wiping Palestine off. You're anti-human for trying to invade Lebanon. You're anti-human for invading Syria. You're anti-human for going into different people's countries and causing all this chaos and commotion. You're anti-human. How about that? How about that? Anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to come up and have a conversation, I definitely encourage it. I do see 2 people up in the live. Give me 1 second. We'll see who we got up here. Wow. We got to work on this live goal, chat. Y'all got to work on this live goal, sincerely. You got to work on the live goal, guys. I need you guys to work on this live goal. So let's bring it up, please. We need to work on the live goal, guys. Let's work on that live goal, team. Hey, Islam, what's up?
Yo, I wanted to touch on what I was saying before.
Go for it.
How can a British person, right, go to America when the news is not even owned by America, where, like, sadly enough, the Hispanics are getting tortured and put in
Bro,
prisons
American
to work
flag
for
is not even made in America. You know, American flag is made in Taiwan, bro. Do you know that if Trump started deporting products the way he's deporting people, Americans would be left destitute? We wouldn't even have an American flag. If we started treating the products the way we're treating the people, we would have to deport. We would have to deport all of our shit. We wouldn't have any American flags, bro. Make it make sense.
What I'm basically trying to say is, look, um, why would anyone have the initiative to actually go to America? Right, because again, we have to understand as well the dollar is going down. I don't really like to speak about the dollar going down because it actually causes it to go faster down, if that makes sense. I would love it to go down, but it would actually bring a huge crisis for humanity because you have to understand that it needs to be strategically done, not chaotically done. What I mean by that is a lot of people will die because of that. If the dollar goes down, people will literally instantly die because you can't buy anything. There'll be wars, regime changes, which is good at a certain degree, but I pray for America and all the good people in America to actually be safe. That's all I want.